No, this is not my dad's cornbread recipe yet. And add some habanero croutons right on top. And voila. Tomato soup. A little different this time. We're working with what we have on hand instead of going to the grocery store with only a few ingredients. Although we're not using all fresh ingredients, I still want to achieve that roasted flavor. So we are still going to broil the tomatoes and the onions and the garlic. Add a little bit of EVOO. Coat your onions nicely in the bottom of your pan. A Dutch oven works perfect for this. Using the whole tomatoes, place them in the bottom with your onions. Save the juice. Then drop 4 to 6 garlic cloves in with the tomatoes and the onions. Broil it on high until it's nicely browned. Go with our tomato soup, we're gonna make some homemade croutons. This bread is a sourdough bread. My mother gave it to me. One of her friends made it for her. You can use any EVOO that you like, but I'm gonna use this habanero garlic because I want a little heat. So about 1/4 cup or so. That color's pretty, huh? Oh my God. Holy shit. I didn't have as much of this Parmesan as I thought I did, but that's okay. You can just use the powdered Parmesan. This works just as good, if not better. And some garlic powder, about 1/2 tablespoon or so. Some black pepper, and some Italian seasoning. Combine that all together. Give it a taste to see if you need any more salt. I would personally like a little salt.
Oh, my bad. Well, Mom, she'll be 22.
Okay, can y'all give me just a second? Oh my God. Give me a minute. They have no idea what quiet on the set means. Babe! You cannot say that on the video.
How did you say it?
Y'all help me. Can you please stop?
Okay, sorry. Sorry, babe. Sorry.
Can you please? Oh my God. And all you do is add the bread and toss it. Stop saying that.
Put
Just-
that, stick that in your country song, yeah. Turn that one to #1, yeah. Let the whole world sing it along, yeah. Stick that in your country song, yeah. Take that one to #1, yeah.
Just make sure it's evenly coated. Spread your croutons out on a baking sheet. Preferably one with a lip or a side to it. The goal is to spread them out as far away from each other as you can so they get crispy on all edges. Let's check on our tomatoes. Oh yeah, they're starting to brown. See how they're starting to get a nice char? Now I'm gonna stir it a little bit so that it gets a little more charred on all sides. We're gonna broil that a little bit longer, then turn the heat down to 375.
In the water.
That looks pretty. Now you can go ahead and add your juice that we had left over from our tomatoes. And add 2 cans of diced tomatoes and 1 little can of tomato paste. I like this one because it's a sweet basil. I'm gonna fill this up with hot water, get all the rest of it out, and pour it in as well. And use an immersion blender to blend it all up. Blend it to the consistency that you like. If you like it a little bit more chunkier, that's cool. If you like it smooth, that's cool too. We're gonna add 4 tablespoons of butter because you just should. And 2 cups of water. At 375, add your croutons into the oven and bake them for about 10 to 15 minutes and watch them really closely. And whenever they start to brown, they're done. Depending on how stale your bread is will determine how fast they brown. So keep an eye on them. Oh, not done yet. Okay, so now that the butter is melted, this is where you want chicken bouillon to taste. And I can't tell you exactly how much because it just depends on how you like it and if you use salted butter or not. Oh, I think that's perfect. 2 chicken bouillon cubes are perfect. Bring this to a simmer, turn it down to low medium, cover it. We're gonna simmer this for about 25-30 minutes. Oh, don't those look pretty? I could eat these as a meal by themselves. Hands down, one of the best things that you will ever taste. With the habanero olive oil, oh, that just